y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, okay? God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please, please, please give the Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so before I start, I definitely do personal readings, okay? Just email me if you want one, okay? I ask a donation, but it is not necessary if you don't have it. And if I ask Spirit to read you and they say no, I will not, okay? And this is an Ogun reading, okay? He does want me to read out two of the overall energies, okay? And the last energy, of course. But other than that, I'm going to be using these notes that I'm not going to lie, I really don't even get. But he said he was going to make it clear while I'm doing it. So Ogun is a warrior, okay, and a powerful spirit of metalwork. He is also a spirit of rum making, okay. He's known as the god of iron, which you needed to know because he had me look up the iron symbolism. But I think I'm going to get the overall energy first. Okay. All right. What is the overall energy first? Okay. Okay. All right. So we got the King of Scrolls and the Divine Physician. So the King of Scrolls is like the King of Wands, you know. I don't know. It looks like, okay, he's just firmly planted, you know, he's outside. So he's giving me connected to nature, okay. He's got these scrolls, so he has all the information that he needs, you know. And then it's like, look at the Divine Physician, okay. It's like your best of both worlds right now, you know what I mean? Like you're very grounded, you're focused on the right parts of your spiritual journey, and you know, you're doing some great healing work, you know, whether you realize it or not, okay? You could be a life path number 2 or 1 or 6, okay? Or 3 or 11, okay? 22, I'm hearing. So we got Uriel and the Sphinx at the bottom of the deck, okay? Like, it's just, Uriel is the angel of mental makeovers, okay? So you could have Uriel in your energy, okay, as well as Ogun, trying to, I feel like they're bringing you more knowledge. I was going to say trying to help you like rearrange, you know, or, but I feel like this is not like some rearranging that you're needing to do. I feel like your mind is in the right place. And so therefore they're dropping knowledge, you know, because of this Sphinx energy that's here too. I'm not going to read both of these cards. I'm only going to read the Divine Physician. Do, 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 do. I pick it up. I pick it up. We've been through too much. Okay, so it says, he said, we've been through too much. We ain't giving up, okay? We ain't never had shit. We ain't never had shit. Something. Forgive me, I've been doing bad shit. I ain't never had shit, okay? So, I don't know. You could have had like a harder first part of your life, or like you could be someone who's always had to work hard for every single thing, okay? The Divine Physician says, the Divine Physician stands before a well, carrying a jug of healing water and sharing his light of healing with those nearby. Upon his robe is the caduceus, the emblem of medicine and healing, called Dion Kachint, I think, by the Celts. He made the mortally wounded rise again through his incantations of sacred words. This powerful eternal healing spirit walks with you at this time, okay? So, It says this card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can be a great healer for you, as well as a teacher who shares healing gifts that you can pass on to others. That's what I was saying. It's like, because you have this divine physician energy, like this is the energy that you're in. You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of deities and angels in your energy, okay, giving you so much healing energy, that your healing energy is becoming something that is very contagious to the people that you talk to. Okay, you don't even necessarily have to be around them or in their energy. Like somebody could see a picture of you and it is healing for them. Okay. It says you may also find yourself being called to help others at this time. Remember that word and thought, belief and feeling are key components in healing the self and in teaching others to heal. They are important tools in the divine physician's medical bag. So be sure that they are a part of yours too. Know that the light of healing shines around you and through you. Such a radiant joy can bring well-being to all. Okay. The Akashic Force says, sense the divine physician as he steps in front of you and pours the light and energy of perfect healing into you. Close your eyes and feel the radiant warmth of joyful heat and well-being. Own the harmony and strength that fills you. This is random, okay, but you might spend a lot of time doing your like baby hair, okay? Like I was so concerned with my baby hair today. I was like, why am I so worried about this? And I just like kept changing my hair, okay? You could be someone who changes your hair a lot, okay? We got tree wisdom, okay? This is what I was talking about, connecting with nature, okay? It says the tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. And also, you should listen to some flute music, okay? My phone got the confirmation before I even said it, okay? Look up some of those flute like videos on YouTube, okay? You could just type like, I'm really hearing Native American flute songs or videos, okay? This one at the bottom of the deck, okay, it says protection. So you're being protected and shielded, okay? I feel like you're being protected from psychic attacks, okay? Because it says practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work, okay? So what's the rest of the overall energy? Oh, snap, okay. It's a majestic essence. That sounds like some fire ass perfume. You could be someone who makes perfume, or you could be someone who really likes coming up with interesting names. You could be into like branding things, okay? Or just, you could be like a total idea factory, okay? That's what I was hearing. So we got majestic eminence, priestess, divine feminine, and worth, okay? So I'm going to read that one too, because he told me to. You could be a life path number 2, 7, or 9, okay? So it says, majestic eminence resonates to the sacred and divine actions of the true inner priestess. The sublime, generous, and blessed divine feminine is to be honored and acknowledged. As it is this exalted force that fosters balance from excess masculine energy. This noble ray embodies the highest frequencies of grace, patience, and love, yet powers the soul with dignity and worth. Through the inward journey of the priestess, the voyage cherishes beauty within one's own soul, and all other souls are inspired to do the same. Okay, so this is what it is, this is the healing power that you have, so the more that you really are cherishing the beauty that is within you and loving on yourself, okay, the stronger you are, okay, because iron can represent strength, okay. It says, regardless if you're in a male or female body, this card suggests the need to balance the divine feminine aspects within yourself and honor your worth. Allow your wisdom and power to be expressed by example. Bask in your own sacredness with gratitude and love, and be confident with your choices and yet receptive to all life, okay? So you might want to work with some amethyst or auralite, auralite. Okay, and the essential oil is the lily of the valley. Okay, and then we got magical realms on the next page. Okay, so Ogun is saying the more that you love and cherish yourself, okay, that's how you pass that healing light, because in this divine physician card, he's shining the light straight from his hand. You could even do Reiki. So just keep following this knowledge that you're receiving. Keep going the right way with things, okay, and you'll end up in more of a magical realm, in a place where you have more belief and more confidence in what it is that you're doing, you know what I mean, and you'll amp up your powers when it comes to co-creation, with source. Okay, that's lovely. We got the sanctuary. Okay, it says healing and comfort, faith and restoration. You have to be always being very gentle with yourself and just in the right frame of mind when you're talking about healing and just improve self-improvement. Like, it takes a lot of patience. Okay, it's like you're dealing with a child. Okay, you're dealing with your inner child. You're helping your inner child to heal. Your inner child is the strongest part of you. Your inner child is the big light that shines within you. Okay, because your inner child represents your original state. You know what I mean? Who you were when you were born. I seen 1114 and 1117. Okay. Um. So I was singing in the shower. I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your hot, loving emotions endlessly. I can't get over you. You're everything that I see. I want your heart, loving emotion. Cause you're a good girl and you know it. You know, you act so different around me. Okay, so I'm getting a few things there. Some people could like really have their eyes on you, okay, at this time, but also I feel like, is your divine guides, like Ogun really truly does watch over you, okay, like, and really walk you through everything that you might go through or anything. You could like rum, okay. You could be someone who really likes to drink rum, okay. That's Ogun in your energy, okay. You also could smoke, okay. Because before I started recording, he told me that rum and tobacco go together, okay. So, you can love that. And so these notes are from this movie I was watching called The Menu, okay. And it's about this main chick, okay. Her name is Margot. Before I get into that, okay, because I just heard that I need to Google something with that. Okay, so I'm supposed to be telling you the iron symbolism. Forgive me if it seems like it's all over the place. Okay, so it says the symbolism in the Bible of iron says prison chains and jail cells. Okay, so I feel like there could be a few people around you in your energy. Okay, I just got a notification that said you've been through some bad things. Okay, so the bad things that you've been through, if it seems like you've done some healing work with that, you know what I mean. You might not be completely healed from those situations, but you've accepted responsibility and you've learned your lessons from those things. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So it says, notice that too much iron can be used as a weapon in scripture, So I feel like there were a lot of weapons formed against you. And since we're using the Bible symbolism, we know that they did not prosper, okay? It says iron is employed figuratively to represent barrenness, okay? Oof. I'm sorry to say, but you might not be able to have children. Okay, this could be something that but I'm just like sorry because I have to bring it up. We got slavery. Okay, you could have felt like a slave, like in the recent past in your life. You know what I mean? Like maybe a slave to addictions or a slave to a job or some sort of slave. And I feel like you could have just freed up more of your time recently. And this is what spirit wanted you to do, okay? Iron also represents, it says, okay, I feel like that's confirmation. It says it represents strength and endurance, firmness and stability, divine judgment and punishment, spiritual warfare and protection, okay? Refinement and replenishment. It stops at refinement, but I heard replenishment, okay? Okay, so it says Iron is classically known as the metal of Mars in the regular iron symbolism. Okay, it says it has been universally perceived as the symbol of human strength, obstinacy, fortitude, honor, courage, and sharpness of body and mind, tenacity and confidence and power. Okay, you could be someone who's really in shape too. You know, you could take your physical fitness very seriously. Okay, and you're just, I don't know, you're in high honor. Okay, you are a very courageous and tenacious type of person. Okay, and I just feel like they're really helping you to boost this, you know, on this journey that you're on at this time. Okay. Yeah. They've implemented lots of change into your life, you know, so that they can make you realize you're privileged, you know, so then you can start expecting what it is that you need to expect, you know. But I feel like there's been a lot of false people along your path, you know, who really know who you are. They know your light, and, you know, they would love nothing more than to come and take this great fortune that you're currently attracting, you know. Now you're looking more mature in the situation, you know, and it could seem like your blessings, you know, are on the distant horizons. You know, you could even be feeling a little bit, I want to say you could be feeling a little bit in despair, you know, but at the same time, when I was about to say that, I got, you know, like, no. Like, no, it's like the false people that wanted to come up against you, you know, I feel like they're in despair, you know, because judication is right here. Okay, this could be people in your family with this family room. Okay. Jeez. I will wait for you. Now, I was saying, that Margot goes to a dinner, okay, in the movie The Menu. She goes to this dinner with this guy, okay, and she's not invited, okay? She's not really supposed to be there. And the guy is even like, you know, the chef, he's like tripping because she's there, okay? I'm looking at the name meaning of Margot, okay? It means pearl, okay? So I feel like, you know, the pearl, that makes so much sense, okay? So the pearl goes to, you know, someplace. She's the wise one, you know what I mean? She's the humble one in the room, okay? She's the only one. She's also the only one in the room who is not rich, okay? Or, you know, what society would consider rich, okay? So the guy that she goes with, you know, he only invited her because his original date canceled, okay? And the chef is crazy, okay? He's crazy as fuck. And it's like a revenge. Look at the wealthy man, okay? It's a revenge dinner, okay? All the guests he invited, he hates them and he's actually going to kill them, okay? And so this is why he's so upset when the girl comes, because he knows that she's different. He knows that he can tell, you know, he can see the wisdom in and on her. Okay. So with all that being said, and this wealthy man coming out, you know, I feel like there could be some wealthy man targeting you. You know what I mean? Or it could be in a good way or a bad way, you know. But there's some wealthy man that got their eyes on you, okay? You actually could be a chef, okay? You could be someone who likes to cook. It says, chefs play with the raw materials of life and death itself, okay? You know, because they use like meat and vegetables, you know, like, so I just feel like you could be someone who is like that, you know, like you really enjoy the raw, bare parts of life, okay? Like, and you're not afraid of death, okay? And you're not someone who shies away from hard work either, you know? You could even really love your job right now, okay? Or you could be really sick and tired of your job. I just feel like we're on two totally different ends of the spectrum in this one reading, okay? Yeah, we got the message of concern. So yeah, you could have recently left a job, okay? Like it looks like to me she's holding a resignation letter, you know, the messages of concern. It's like, I don't know, there's something about your job that you really didn't like. Or somebody could have targeted you at your job and just made you want to leave that job, okay? Okay. So it says you'll eat less than you care to eat and more than you deserve, okay? This is what he says to the guests, okay, when they start complaining, okay? So I just feel like, you know, somebody thought that they were going to eat off of making a hard time for you, but you're going around, spreading all of this divine, wonderful energy, all grounded and paying attention to the knowledge and keeping yourself up on game, really basking in the majestic imminence of it all, it's just like someone's trying to make sure that you eat less than you care to eat, but spirit like, nah, you about to eat way more than you eat than you think you deserve. Okay. It says longing and regret. Okay. Because the dude was the guy who was talking about the wine, okay, like the waiter dude. He was talking about the wine, and he was saying how it was made, and it was just like under the most drastic circumstances, and when he walks away, the guy goes, longing and regret, my favorite flavored wine, just with such sarcasm. You could have someone around, being very sarcastic with you. Look at the main female, okay, she look hella mad. I don't know if you can see that, but her face is like, so I don't know. I feel like there's somebody trying to like send some sort of nasty energy at you. Tell me something else about this, Ogun. Marriage. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people scrunch their face up at you. Okay. You could even be attracting some sort of divine counterpart, that you're going to get married to, or this could be someone who you used to be married to, You could have married into a family with money. We got distant horizons. Okay, so you could be about to marry into a family with money. Come on, Ogun. Help me out a little bit, okay? It says, he said, you're doing fine, okay? Look, it says, they printed, okay, so they made tacos, okay? And on the tacos, like I said, this was some sort of dinner, where he was pretty much torturing them, feeding them like, he was feeding them good stuff, but it was like really tiny portions, and they was like, like, is this a joke, getting all offended, So when they have tacos, he prints their worst memories on the taco with a laser printer and all the things that they've done wrong, like one dude had like a little, I think it was like a CD or something, it was crazy. Like, I thought it was dope, but I just feel like Ogun saying that these people are about to eat their worst memories like over and over again. Okay, look, community adjudication. Okay, that's what he was really saying. Okay, so I just feel like, okay, because now I feel like I'm understanding this a little bit better. Okay, I still do feel like, there is some sort of wealthy man watching you, okay, but he's saying there's two wealthy men, okay? There's one who's working really hard to make you be concerned about certain shit, to make things go wrong. And there's one who's looking at you like, oh my gosh, look at them. They're such a hard worker and they don't take no shit. That's my main. I'm about to marry them. Okay. But I always say, look, that's the gift. Okay. And it's like, meanwhile, anyone who's trying to come up against you, they're going to be sick. Okay. They're going to gag. It says Margot was surrounded by monsters at the dinner and she wasn't invited to. Okay. This is the reason why she wasn't invited, because those people were under judgment. Okay. They was getting judged. Of course they were getting judged by a man who really had no right to be judging them and who, had certain thoughts, but it's like he couldn't just do it to her too. He warned her. He offered her a job. And then at the end, he let her go. Okay. So Spirit's saying you're about to get some sort of unexpected income, some sort of house, all because of these things that these false people are doing. I feel like the false people are very concerned about the things that you are expecting. Okay. Look, lovers, they in despair. Okay. I said this could be somebody's ex. Okay. Like your ex-husband could be really worried about who's coming in next and what they're about to be doing, even though they really didn't treat you right the entire time. Okay. It says the chef warns her that she isn't supposed to be there. Okay. So I feel like you received a lot of warnings from Spirit. Okay. From Ogun, from all of your guides, letting you know that wherever you was at, you wasn't supposed to be there. Whether your job, your relationship, they was like, no, you're not supposed to be here. Okay. Yeah, you're a Hierophant. Okay. They enlightened you on certain things that were going on. Okay. Certain happenings, certain situations. Like what? We got the Page of Wands, the Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. They warned you that, hey, look, this is, you have a whole spiritual divine path you're supposed to be walking right now. Okay, you are an angel with the temperance. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. You meant to be rich from your own bag. Okay, and the Four of Wands, there's happiness out here for you. What are we doing here? Okay, I feel like your guides really woke you up to the bullshit that was going on. You know, of course that happens, you know, for a lot of us, but I feel like, you know, some people spontaneously awake and some people get woken up, you know, through trauma or something like that. Okay, and I just feel like you were woken up with trauma, you know, or, you know, made aware of the truth. Okay, so next I wrote wild bergamot and red clover tea. Okay, you might want to get you some wild bergamot and red clover tea. We got the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So you're coming in from the code, okay? Because you're standing in your spiritual power. It's like you're seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? See, she got this hawk behind her, you know? I'm saying. Yeah, and then it's the Nine of Wands under that, okay? It's like, and the Knight of Pentacles under that, you know, Spirit was really sick and tired of you having to work so hard to do everything or accomplish everything, okay? You can look up the spiritual meaning of wild bergamot and red clover tea. I kind of have a lot of notes, so I don't want to. Okay, and I just feel like it would be better like that if you did it, okay? That's what they're saying. All right, look. So I was watching battle rap yesterday, okay? You might like battle rap, okay? But I was watching the Female League, okay? And I was watching an old video with Jazz versus Official, right? And Official is from New Orleans, okay? You could be from New Orleans, or somebody you're dealing with could be from New Orleans. And she goes, she tells Jazz, or your name could be Jazz, or somebody's name could be Jazz, okay? Or you could just be also official out here in these streets, okay? But she tells Jazz, you said you make bitches, you said in the rap, you know, because sometimes the rappers choke, you know, and they can't finish their bars, you know, so they got to throw that round, okay? So she told her, you said bitches choke when they battle you because you know voodoo. And she was like, well, guess what, bitch? I do too. And she was like, so I went to my grandma and I got the hoodoo, okay? So somebody could be into like voodoo, hoodoo types of shit, okay? But I feel like you're someone who really does know how to protect yourself against those types of threats, okay? Ogun is absolutely protecting you from any work that anybody's sending at you that isn't for your highest good, okay? Next I wrote, he hangs a man up outside with angel wings and requests the fallen angel, and then they lower the man all the way down into the water, you know, until he drowns. So I mean, that's dark, but I feel like your enemies are drowning right now, okay? They're drowning in their own like pool of sorrow and regret, okay? We got exploration, so don't be afraid to step outside of your boundaries at this time, okay? Anything that you could be worried about or afraid of, okay, is being exposed, okay? Look, it's time to clean up, you know? There's really truly is nothing for you to have to worry about, okay? It says, he tells them to listen to the silence. That silence means I'm free. Okay, look, receive, accept the gift. Okay, so maybe doing a little bit more meditation. Okay, sitting in the silence is a great thing. You know, I always say that God is in the silence because God is in the silence. You know, you hear God much louder when you're just being quiet, you know, and not really saying anything. But I just feel like you meditate a lot, or you're needing to meditate a little bit more. Okay, it says so he tells her why he doesn't want her to be there. Finally, he says she's a fellow service worker. Well, I wrote she's a fellow service industry worker, and that's why he says she belongs on his side. And her date would make her tell him he was a good man during sex. No, he was a good man and she was his daughter doing sex. Okay, so this person that they're talking about, look, cautious, beware of dogs. So this person that Ogun is talking about right now could be into like some weird, like they can have weird like sexual fantasies, okay? Like they could be into like super suspect shit, you know? That could be the first thing that made you feel very cautious about them, okay? It says Margot's name is really Erin. She was pretending to be someone she wasn't, okay? Look, watch her, be your own witness. I feel like spirit really pointed it out to you, you know, that you really weren't your authentic self when you were with or around these certain people, you know, because I did mention your family earlier, you know, and even your family could be into weird sex things. Okay. It says, her date knew everyone there would die, okay, because her date was so thirsty. This is so funny, okay? Thank you, Ogun. Look, because he said it was going to make sense while I was doing it. Look, her date was so obsessed with that thing, you know, that dinner that everyone was going to. It was an exclusive dinner that only, like, you know, the most elite people got invited to. There was only like 5 tables in the room, you know. It was a really private dining experience, okay? And the dude, the chef guy who invites everyone personally, he had warned the Margot's date that he was gonna kill everybody, but he was so thirsty to be there that he didn't care. He was willing to risk his life and her life just for some clout, okay? And so this are the kind of people that you were surrounded by, okay? And you needed to get away so that you can shine in your wisdom, okay? So that you can let your light shine. This is what he's talking about, okay? And I like it. It says, he and his date actually didn't cancel. He hired her as a date. That's why her name was really Erin. She was like a whore, okay? She was his whore, okay? And that's why she had the fake name Margot when her name was really Erin. That's why she was up in there pretending to be something that she was not. And this person she was with did not give no fucks about her and was willing to put her life at risk just for a good meal that he knew he was going to die at the end of. And the chef calls him into the kitchen and puts him on the spotlight. You know what I mean? Because he was like, you know, this self-proclaimed chef, and he used to, you know, he knew every little ingredient and everything, you know, like, and the chef really didn't like that about him. Like, he just didn't like nothing about the date that she happened to be there with, you know. So he took him into the kitchen, okay, with the tower and the chalices, okay, the 7 of chalices or the 7 of cups. And this is the Buffy and the Vampire Slayer deck, you know. So definitely you were dealing with some really terrible, like, vampire type of person, okay? Like, there's such a vampire. I heard a spiritual vampire. Like, they just suck up all of your light. So he put him on the spot, okay? He stops everything, stops the whole dinner, and brings Margot's date into the kitchen. And he's like, cook us something. You know, since you're so good, since you know every ingredient, then you should know how to use all the ingredients and shit like that, right? Okay, get your ass in there and cook that meal, you know. And he could not get in there and cook that meal, okay? I seen 3223. What is this? The Knight of Scythes, okay? The Knight of Swords. But I just feel like, okay, let me get another one, because that's the end of the notes. The Ace of Swords, okay? So I just feel like you're rushing toward, like, these new beginnings are rushing toward you, okay? Like, I should say that, because, you know, we absolutely attract around here. You're attracting all of these new beginnings. You've attracted all of these new ways of thinking and being. And not only that, you know, you learned the lessons, like I said before, okay? You're really on your toes at this time, okay? You learn from each and every single time somebody stabbed you in the back, okay? But you didn't let it restrain you like this guy is restrained in the card, you know. And also in this lab, okay, on Buffy and the Vampire Slayer, I've been binge watching Buffy and the Vampire Slayer, so I've been understanding these cards better, okay? So let me run it back real quick before I say that. This lady right here, okay, she was a god, okay? And in one of the seasons, Buffy has a little sister magically appear, you know, but she's something magical, you know, that Buffy needs to protect. So they warped reality and, you know, really made Buffy thinking that she had a sister, but she figured it out. So I just feel like you are like on God level status, you know, not necessarily, you know, like you're right up there with God, you know, or you're better than God or anything, but it's just that you realize that the light that is within you, the light that you hold is the very light, you know, the very part of you that is a very same piece of God is what makes us all one with each other. Okay. So, like I was saying, in this lab, okay, when Buffy goes to college, okay, there's a entire secret lab under her college where they are actually capturing vampires and demons, okay? And so I just feel like this is what Ogun is in your life, okay? He's like the scientist that was trapping these demons, okay, so that you will be able to see your ships come in, you know. This is Buffy's friend, okay? This Willow as a vampire, okay? And so it's like this person was trying to hold up your ships from coming in, trying to hold up your blessings in some sort of way, okay? And that has been like totally stopped, okay? Because you are the star, you're meant to go far, okay? So just know you're being extremely protected at this time, okay? Continue your passionate movements, keep pushing forward and really working on pulling through this entire thing because it's leading to the sun, okay? Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles, keep working hard, and to achieve this perfect balance, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles, you'll always receive what is meant for you, okay? Look, with the Six of Wands, you're winning. You're winning, okay? So just don't stop the way that you're moving or what you're doing, okay? Ogun is very proud of this. Put it down. So, Crystal Skull Wisdom, okay? It says clarity, divine healing, and high vibrational energy, okay? This is what you got, baby. You got clarity, divine healing. You are a divine healer, and you're in a very high vibrational energy at this time, okay? It's like you've discovered the holy grail within you. Like I said, you realize that the light that pours out of you is the light of God, okay? We got the Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. Come on. We got the I am present. Okay, thank you for that beautiful confirmation. It says light body activation, assessing the divine within, accessing. I said assessing, okay, but because you could be like doing a little bit, this is what happened, you started doing more assessing. You've been doing lots of assessing lately, really assessing the way that you're dealing with people. Why am I talking like this? Why am I acting like this? It's like you really truly are on top of your shit, okay? It says the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success, okay? So this is all really good news. I know it sounded like a lot of bad news, but he really wanted to touch on all of that drama, that was going on, and also to point out the good blessings that are coming in, because there's so much good things coming into you at this time because you choose to act from a place of wisdom, okay? And that makes Ogun proud. He's happy to protect you. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, look, the Ace of Daggers. Damn right, okay? That's what I heard. You're damn right. What else, babes? What else you want to tell them? Yeah, justice, okay? Your justice is here. So just keep on trying to maintain that inner balance, Well, don't try, do. But do maintain that good balance that you have going on, okay? Because it's making you extremely attractive, extremely magnetic. So he's saying don't feel like you have to go out and chase anything, okay? Because everything that you need, you naturally attract that thing to you, okay? A lot of stuff came out. The Ace of Cups came out, but where did it go? Okay. Oh, it's right here. I was like, I don't know where it went. Yeah. So your cup is overflowing right now, whether it feels like it or not. It definitely is. We got the Warden of Daggers and the Chancellor of Crystals, okay? Which is the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Swords, but I said the Queen of Wands. That's funny. And the Knight of Wands is right here. Okay. Like this new passionate beginning, it's attracting all of this money to you. I feel like these kind of are the two sides of you, like I was saying, with the Warden of Daggers, when you're going through something or when you're having an emotional issue, or if you feel like the situation with someone isn't really going that well, you really do use your compassionate side and your heart to really think it through and figure out what it is that you need to do in order to stop yourself from feeling like that, like you're in the business of checking yourself and not always trying to check someone else, and your masculine energy is right where it should be, it's all like just pumping from your sacral chakra, so follow your passions at this time, that's what I'm getting with that Knight of Wands too. Really follow your passions, okay? The song, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, fucking right, fucking right, all right, okay? Keep following your passions, okay? So much for being optimistic. They say love is in the air, so I hold my breath till my face turn purple. Keep few bad bitches in my circle. My nuts hang like ain't no curfew. Bitch, if you wave, then I will surf you. Okay, you could be avoiding love like the plague right now. Okay, but Ogun is saying there is love coming in, though. It's like you're just. It's like you could shit. What was that song I was hearing? Oh. My friends keep telling me that these boys are all the same. These boys are all the same. Don't kick it with no lame. Send them back from where they came. So that's what it is. It's like everybody that's coming into your energy, spirit, your friends, your spirit team, okay, they like, hell no, they the same as that other dude. Nah, nope, 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 nope. That's the same as the other bitch. Nope, keep going, keep going, keep going, but they're saying like not necessarily keep going, keep dating, but just chill, you know what I mean? Like I said, you're attracting this marriage, okay? And it might seem like it's going to be in more of the distant horizons, but it really isn't. And neither is these people going through their judgment, okay? It says you have the gift of courage, okay? So just remain courageous and in your strength at this time. It says ancient Egyptian ancestors, okay? You could also be very connected to ancient Egyptian energies, okay? Which I should have picked up when this came out, this scarab beetle, But I think they're wanting you to look into something, okay? Yeah, look, evil family members, okay? Spend time alone, #hermit, okay? It says rebirth and spell work, okay? It says you have a big mission on Earth. So you are this Egyptian energy, okay, is just very significant to you, okay? But I just feel like everything that you want and need coming up in any capacity, okay, professionally, in love, or anything that you're wanting to attract, okay, you are absolutely doing a great job of attracting that, okay? Ogun is just saying, he's seeing all of this, okay? He see this. Don't worry about it. He's keeping you cautious, keeping you on your toes, and he even got you assessing your own self when you might be moving a little bit wrong, okay? So just know you are strongly guided by him, okay? He's the one who is really helping you to remain in that strength, to keep, I heard to keep that iron state of mind, okay? And I don't mean it in a stubborn type of way. What's the final thought on this? Oh, okay. Thank you. It is displacement, okay? But these cards that popped out over here, okay, they're dominance, risk, survival, okay, and communication. You see how this bird is at his house and the foxes is out looking for him? Like, where the fuck is that motherfucker at? I know they was just out here. I'm trying to get them, okay? Like, you can have people trying to, like, taking risks with their lives, okay, just to establish some sort of dominance over you, you know what I mean? People are trying to reach out and reestablish this communication, just so that they can have you in, like, disarray is what I'm hearing, so that they can displace you from whatever it is that you're doing, So Spirit's saying, go into isolation, and it's like it's raining on this person in isolation, being alone, being in isolation. It might make you feel sad or make you feel down or lonely, but you're an anomaly, okay? You got gifts. You ain't like everybody else, okay? Spirit's saying stick to your very same routine and allow these people out here to get their wrath, stay away from these folks, okay? You being warned. Stay away from them. That's when they get their judgment. That's when they get, you know what I mean, what it is that they're supposed to be getting, so that they can get back on the right track and bond with themselves all over again, okay? That's when you let them go. You have to let go and let God, okay? And then people will start going through their own dark nights of the soul and purging their own selves, so that they can come into their psychic powers and clairvoyance and things, come into that earth energy healing that you're in, okay? because it's you got all these psychic powers, okay? You're super clairvoyant, you're an earth angel, okay? It says not only are you a miracle, but one is on its way to you, okay? I seen 4404, okay? It says dreams are coming true under that, okay? And it says empath, you're extremely empathic light worker, okay, who's receiving a lot of DNA upgrades right now, and along with all of that comes all of these psychic attacks, okay? So stay on your toes. Got a message to unfold in these streets, okay? Stay on your toes. That's Nipsey Hussle, okay? You might like Nipsey Hussle. It says, when a crow is angry, it can't always take out its anger on the source, as it may be gone or too significant a threat. Needing a release, crows will express their displeasure in, at times, destructive ways. Be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking out your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. Emotions centered around shame and how we view our position within an experience can also contribute to displacement. When displacement appears, you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger or just looking for an easy target. Be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships that you value. Displacement may also call to your attention in awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining, okay? And then we got distance on the next page. Don't be afraid to keep your distance from anyone who doesn't appreciate what it is that you bring to their energy, okay? And, he's really saying, like, you're not a punching bag. I really heard you're not a fucking punching bag, okay? You're not a doormat, okay? You don't have to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. That's not your job, okay? It's your job to be divine and amazing and wonderful and do what you've been doing, because just you showing up is more help than they would have got if you didn't come. So don't let anyone take you for granted, okay? And with that, I'm done. I hope you got something that you needed out of that, okay? I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love.